Hi Taurus, this is your forecast for the month of June 2017. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, or Taurus Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. You can watch your reading in 3 different ways: the full extended monthly, or for just the energy influence, watch the brief. Or if you prefer, watch the weekly for the upcoming week. Weeklies also make it easy for you to review information you may have forgotten in the full reading. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com, and I invite you to follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Instagram. Please also check out my pay-per-view channel, vimeo.com/on-demand/findinglove for monthly love readings. Now, the underlying energy is this King of Cups. So now we have water energy. This is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, or just the energy of this month is infiltrated with water energy. Some of you, maybe you're dealing with a father figure, somebody who's emotionally supportive. Again, maybe another professional, a trusted advisor. Could be somebody who's involved in the helping profession. Again, a doctor, a judge, a lawyer, business person, counselor, somebody involved in negotiation, maybe somebody creative. It could have to do with trying to find your passion and moving on from something that didn't give you that sense of passion. So this could be about, some venture, something creative, psychological, something emotional that you're involved in. This could be a friend, a teacher, a consultant, somebody, again, who's working in giving you some type of support, somebody who's willing to take on extra responsibility, somebody that you feel comfortable about, and someone that you trust, somebody that's going to give you assistance, protection. They have concern for you. They're giving you good advice. They're listening. Or you are doing that for someone else this month. Now, in the negative, you're dealing with manipulators, people who are presenting a false face. Maybe this is somebody who is parasitic. Maybe this is somebody who has some type of emotional problem, an addiction of some sort, an alcoholic, somebody who is not putting forth effort. They're self-indulgent and they're only looking out for themselves, and they're toying with your emotions. On the other hand, this could be somebody who's overly indulging the people around them and spoiling someone. Whatever it is, this is going to be a month of intense desire on some part, on some level. You want something very strongly, whether that's to make a good impression on someone or to create a particular environment, to improve a situation, or to keep something the way that it is because it means a lot to you. Or maybe you're trying to defend yourself in some way, or defend what you feel is rightfully yours, by offering protection. And for some of you, this is about seeking to destroy something or someone. It all depends on how you're going to play this energy this month. Now, for some of you, this is going to be a month of healing. Healing the emotions, healing the inside, healing the environment, aligning the inner with the outer. And that may mean, again, taking that time out to reaffirm your sense of purpose and regain some clarity and peace of mind. That could be by nourishing yourself, by loving yourself. And for some of you, this is about trying to find that passionate connection to another person, dealing with issues of intimacy where there are fears of connecting, where you've been disappointed in the past with your relationships and you want something better because you want to be with someone, you want to be a part of something, and you realize that you've been isolating yourself for too long. And it's going to be, in that case, easy if you put forth real effort for you to connect with another person on that level, because it's likely you're going to connect with somebody who feels the same way about you. But for others of you, you're involved in some kind of complicated situation where you're not getting satisfaction out of your relationships and you're ready to move on. So there's a focus on independence this month. Something has changed. The situation is in the moment that could change your life, or it's already changed, and it's connected to your destiny and the things and the people that are important to you and your future. So you're going to need to make a choice, and you're going to have to work really hard to overcome uncertainty about your judgment, whether you're doing the right thing, and you're going to need to be dedicated to your own cause. So you're going to have to trust in yourself. You may have to trust in other people, and both of those may be put to the test. This is the, final result in many cases of the development of the intellectual, the air element. And some choices that you've made in the past are coming home to roost. You're seeing your situation unfold because of some previous choices that you have made. And you're going to gain an understanding and a new perspective, especially if you are willing to tie up some loose ends, because you're going to be given the opportunity to address some old issues and possibly some things that you've been avoiding. And it could also center on being successful in your pursuits, gaining some type of recognition, whether it's simply appreciation or moving forward on something. So there are going to be some challenging developments, some emotional developments, and it could be some instability to your situation, or it could just be that you are working on something and there's some issues that are still in progress, some things that have not been worked out fully just yet. They're still taking form. Whatever it is, something is very important. It's important for you to be mindful of the details, hence this King of Swords, making sure that you're rational, that you're going over everything, that you're looking over things carefully and paying attention to that detail. And also, timing is critical for you. And the timing could very well tie into the strength to walk away, to move towards something that is important and more meaningful to you. This is likely to center around your partnerships, or perhaps some contract that could be very profitable for you, some type of deal, or it could be you're having some conflict over opinions, ideas, feelings. You have the King of Swords and the King of Cups, which is very different energy. This is taking or doing what's safe versus taking a risk, working with our intellect, our mind, versus working with what's in our heart. And what has the greater strength? Where is the balance? Maybe trying to find that balance. And so, despite the fact that some things may go off the rails, you're going to be able to find that strength to remain level-headed in your approach. It's going to be your willpower, your strength of purpose, your sense of conviction that is going to drive a situation forward for you this month. And the opportunity to exploit the current situation for you will never be better. This is the moment to strike if you're trying to do something. Some of you are moving on. You've been in situations where you've been trying to be all things to all people. And you're going to find it difficult to be your truest self because there's a lot of turmoil, a lot of activity swirling around you. But this is the moment in time for you to act. It's time for you to start walking the walk. Stop planning, stop thinking, stop talking. This is the moment of doing. Some of you, you're coming up with some fantastic ideas. You're on point. There's some mental brilliance taking place. You've got some fantastic ideas you're motivated, you're excited, you're passionate about those, and you want to move them forward. Now, some of you, because this is about contracts, agreements, deals, you may be involved with somebody who's giving you some advice. Maybe it's a business person, and you're carefully considering all sides of a situation. Maybe, somebody is having to make the final decision about something you're involved with, or maybe you're working with a decision maker because that's what they do. Maybe it's a judge, maybe it's an advisor, a consultant, somebody that holds a position of authority. And this is somebody possibly that has the power to change the course of other people's lives.